Hi, this is Reverend Skip Wilson, the maker of the communion bread at Valley View Village Church. I'm going to give you a very brief but quick tutorial so that you can do this at home when we celebrate the Lord's Supper on the given days, and you can make your own. It is a simple recipe, but I must say from the first off, it's not completely a it does not have leaven in it, but we do use some sour cream. First thing I did was mix my dry ingredients in. That's about, for you, a quarter cup of wheat flour, a quarter cup of white flour, and the 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder. And then I'm going to put in a quarter cup of, now I'm liberal on this one, it's supposed to be a quarter cup of of either sour cream, or you can use plain white yogurt. I'm going to put in approximately 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Now mind you this, I'm liberal on that for the simple reason we can put more flour in after the fact. Then comes 1.5 tablespoons of honey. Notice that we've got the bear upside down. And at that point, we are going to mix all the ingredients in together. Try to give it almost like not say a batter, but a definite bread appearance. Once I have this done, I'm going to work this up into almost a dough. You can see it's starting to give that appearance. And what I will do next is put a little bit of flour out on the counter, and it comes time to knead it. Now at this point in time, this is quite sticky, but the little bit of flour there will tack it up, and we just roll it over until we are, for lack of a better term, no longer goopy. That's a baking term, by the way. Now, it doesn't need to be kneaded as some of your more delicate breads or artisan breads, but if you can see it's starting to suck it up, I will roll it out, and just to get rid of the seams and the bubbles. And once I've got it into a bit of a ball like that, I will have a bread pan or a little tiny pan out. You can spray it with whatever you wish to spray it. Plop it down in the middle, and I do cheat, by the way, if I knock things over. Give it about 1/2 inch thickness, something about like that. Throw it in the oven, 325. I would start checking at about 12 minutes just to see what's going on, because you don't want it to dry out too much. When finished, this is slightly underdone, but you can see the outside is firm. The inside will bear a little bit of moisture. Watch it. Your oven is different than my oven. So that being said, welcome to the House of Bread, Bethlehem. On Sunday morning, we will break bread together, just as Jesus did with his disciples on their last meal, his last meal here. And he says, I so desire to do this again in heaven when we join together. So, here's how to do it. Any questions? You know how to reach us at the church. Otherwise, God bless and have a nice day.